Good day, magandang araw po. Ito po si Teacher Ed, ang teacher ninyo sa math. Ang topic po natin ngayon is how to determine the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Okay, para maintindihan natin, let us have example. Find the 100 term of the arithmetic sequence -2, -5, -8, and -11. Unang-una, kailangan malaman natin ang mga given. What are the given? We have the 100 term, which is the value of n. The -2, which is the value of a sub 1. And we're going to determine, kailangan malaman natin ang common difference or the value of d. Kasi makukuha natin yan sa second and the first term. We have -5 minus -2. -5 minus -2 will be the same as -5 plus 2. Then combine. The answer is -3. To check, let us have another difference between -8 minus -5. -8 minus -5 is equivalent to -8 plus 5. Combined, the answer is -3. So we have here -3 and -3, and now we have a common difference. And what is the unknown in this problem? Or what is to be determined? Ano ba ang kailangan nating malaman? And that is a sub n. To solve, we have now the given a sub 1 is equal to -2, n is equal to 100, and d is equal to -3. Using the formula, a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus times n minus 1 times d. Then substitute the given value. So, ang a sub 1 mo naging -2, ang n naging 100, ang d naging -3. So, ang unang gagawin ay you solve for 100 minus 1, and that's equivalent to 99. Then copy. Next is to multiply 99 times -3. It is equal to -297. Then copy. Combine -2 plus -297, a sub n is equal to -299. And that -299 is the 100 term of the sequence. Let's have another example. Which term of the arithmetic sequence is -57, given that a sub 1 is equal to -2 and a sub 2 is equal to -7? Again, we have to determine, alamin natin ang mga given. -57 is the value of a sub n. Of course, a sub 1 is the first term and a sub 2 is the second term. So again, wala na naman tayong difference or the value of the common difference. Makukuha natin ang common difference kasi mayroon tayong consecutive term, the first and the second term. So kunin natin ang difference. We have -7 minus -2, and will give you -5, which is the value of d. D is equal to -5. What is the unknown in the problem? Anong hinahanap? So, it is the value of n. Kasi wala tayong n value. Again, substitute. What are the given? Yung a sub n naging -57, a sub 1 -2, then the value of d is -5. In this example, you have to use the distributive property first. By multiplying, -5 times n will give you -5n, and -5 times -1 is positive 5. And then copy. Next is to combine or simplify negative 2 and positive 5 in the right side of the equation. Pwede nating i-combine ito kasi these are both constant. So the answer is positive 3. Then copy. Ngayon, we're going to eliminate negative 5n. Kukuha tayo ng additive inverse of negative 5n, which is positive 5n. Okay. The additive inverse of negative 5n is positive 5n to both sides. Okay. So, both sides of the equation. And that we can now eliminate negative 5n, negative 5n will give you positive 3 on the right side of the equation and then copy lang sa left side of the equation. Ngayon, i-eliminate na naman natin ang negative 57 by adding the additive inverse of negative 57, which is the positive 57. Okay. So, again, negative 57. Ang additive inverse ay negative 57. To both sides na naman. Okay. By that, mangyari na ma-eliminate natin ang positive 57 and negative 57 magiging 0. So, sa left side, meron na lang tayong 5n and combine 3 plus 57 is equal to 60. So, dividing both sides by 5 so that we can get the value of n. Makuha natin ang n value. So, n is equal to 60 divided by 5 is equal to 12. And therefore, we can say that negative 57 is the 12th term of the given sequence. Let us have another example. Find a sub 1 if a sub 5 is equal to 66 and a sub 6 is equal to 72. Again, kailangan natin ang given. We have the given a sub n. A sub n is equal to 72. Since a sub n is also a sub 6, so kaya nasabi natin that a sub n is equal to a sub 6, which is equal to 72. And yn is equal to 6. Kung makikita mo, we have the 6th is our last term. So, ibig sabihin, from first up to 6, mayroon tayong 6 terms. Yd is equal to 6. So, again, makukuha natin ang d or the common difference kung mayroon tayong consecutive term. So, in this problem, mayroon tayong 5th and 6th term. So, consecutive sila. So, pwede nating kunan ng difference. So, ang difference ay 72 minus 66. The 6th term minus the 5th term is equal to 6. And what is the unknown? Of course, it is a sub 1. By solving, substitute, we have 72 as a sub n. A sub 1 is our unknown. N is equal to 6. And d is equal to 6. Okay. Then, you are going to solve first 6 minus 1, which is equal to 5, and copy. Then, multiply 5 times 6 will give you 30, copy. 72, which is equal to a sub 1. Then, we are going to eliminate a sub 1 in the right side of the equation. So, ang gagawin natin, we're going to add additive inverse of a sub 1. Okay, additive inverse of a sub 1 is negative a sub 1. We're going to add both sides of the equation, the left and the right side of the equation. So in the right side, mai-eliminate na natin o matatanggal natin ang a sub 1 at negative a sub 1, which is equal to 0. The remaining is 30 copy negative a sub 1 plus 72. Then we're going to eliminate 72 in the left side of the equation. Ganun din, gagamit tayo ng additive inverse. Additive inverse ng 72 ay negative 72. So, to both sides of the equation na naman. May eliminate natin o matatanggal, since it is equal to 0, ang negative 72 at positive 72. The remaining ay negative a sub 1 sa left side ng equation. Then, combine 30 and negative 72 will give you negative 42. Negative a sub 1 equals to negative 42. So to get the value of a or a sub 1, we're going to divide both sides by negative 1, and that a is equal to 42. Therefore, a sub 1 is equal to 42. Let us have another example. How many terms are there in an arithmetic sequence if a sub n is equal to 42, a sub 1 is equal to 9, and the common difference is negative 3? So, these are now the given a sub n, a sub 1, and the value of d, okay, is equal to negative 3. So, anong kulang natin o anong hinahanap? It is n is the unknown, or n is the number of terms. Using the formula, substitute a sub n magiging negative 42 na, a sub 1 is 9, then d is negative 3. So in this equation, we're going to use the distributive property. So multiply first negative 3 times n will give you negative 3n. Then negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Then copy. So we can combine or simplify 3 and positive 9 will give you 12. Then copy the remaining negative 3n and negative 42 in the left side. So in this equation, i-eliminate na naman natin ang negative 3n. So gagamit tayo ng additive inverse ng negative 3n ay positive 3n. So both sides na naman of the equation. Ngayon, eliminated ang negative 3n and positive 3n. The remaining is 12 in the right side, and copy 3n minus 42. Then we're going to eliminate negative 42 by just adding na naman ng additive inverse ng negative 42 is positive 42. So magiging 0 ang positive 42 and negative 42. Left side, nagkaroon tayo ng 3n, and combine 12 plus 42 will give you 54. So to get the value of n, divide both sides by 3, and n is equal to 18. And therefore, negative 42 is the 18th term of the sequence.